Hi, this is Rich Coles from Prodactive. So we love innovating with Smartsheet and finding new ways that can make a difference to how people work and operate more efficiently. And this is the purpose of this channel, to help inspire people with what can be achieved with Smartsheet. So today's video, this is about sharing innovation that we've been doing. We're starting to do some developments to enhance some of the features within Smartsheet, and I'm delighted with this latest one that Akbar has come up with, which is about an attachment counter and adding the names of attachments which are on a sheet. So we think this is a great innovation that will help people who this is useful to operate more efficiently. So what's this all about? Let's dive in and have a look. So in the sheet, you can see I've got a list of properties, well, mostly properties, and some are just MO items at the bottom, and I've got a series of attachments for each one. But the challenge here is, so I need to know, actually, have I got the right attachments on this row? So what have I got? So I've got to click on this one and see, okay, I've got these 5 attachments. What are they called? Are they the ones I need? Yes, they are. And if I go to this one here, oh, well, I've only got 3 attachments. And so, hang on a second. So you can waste a lot of time actually having to go check the attachments, etc. on this side. Whereas the purpose of this demo is actually what we've created is a way, so I'm going to unhide the columns and show you that actually you can add a column which counts the number of attachments and actually also adds in the attachment names. Now again, just as a reminder, this isn't a Smartsheet formula. This is a bit of code that we have developed that runs. And so if you do want to utilize this, please do get in touch and we can help set it up for you very easily, again, and not much cost. But it is something which could be incredibly useful to you. Why is it useful? Because if you require 5 documents to be attached every time for a property. So for example, here I've got carbon monoxide alarms, smoke certificates. So what are the statutory requirements that are required by landlords? If you're managing, in this case, a portfolio of properties, then you want to know, have you got those items? And then also you could be using this sheet for what are the dates for when they need to be renewed, etc. But have you fundamentally got those documents here? The way this works is you can see it's looking at the attachments and it's taking the names of those attachments and placing them here. Now we're expecting 5 attachments. So if I go to my conditional formatting, I'm saying if I don't have 5, then make it red. So this way then we can save a lot of time, 1, by seeing have we got the right number of attachments, but then 2, by having the names. And here I'm going, I've got 23 Monaco mansions, but I can see I've got 24, 24, 24. So there's something wrong with that one. So I need to flag it. And so I can say these items are incorrect. So how does this work? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to a form. And again, the joy here is you can be using this for many ways if you are doing new supplier onboarding or if you're doing new employee onboarding and asking them to submit documents to you. In this case, I've got the property certificates, and Rich, I'm going to go and put in the property here for 7 London Heights, and I'm going to attach the various documents for this one. So let me drag them across. So 7 London Heights, I've got 3 documents, and deliberately I'm going to also bring across an incorrect one. And yeah, I'll leave it there with 23 Monaco as the incorrect one. Now, again, so I can put on the form to say, please confirm that you've got the right documents, and I thought I had uploaded the right documents, etc. So I'm now going to submit this one, and it's going to go into the form. Thank you for submitting the documents. If there are any issues, we'll let you know. And you can see that document has now just come into the system, and what it's doing is there's the 4 documents here, and it's assessing them. But I could get an alert to tell me that these attachments are here, but I then need to click on it and look at it. Again, I can scan down this list and say, have I got the right ones? So what's happening at the moment is an automation's running in the background, and shortly it will populate, giving the name of the attachments and the number of attachments as well. So just whilst that's running, another little feature that why could this be useful is it means I can start looking for
I can do searches, for example. So if I want to find anything that's got the word, so Command F find, PNG, for example, I can search for PNGs on this bit. So you can search for documents as well in terms of by their name, by within the sheet. And again, this can be useful if you're using reports or things where you want to actually have the names of the documents and a report filtered for certain items. Or, there you go, the items just come in, so I will refresh the sheet here. Let me just refresh that whilst I carry on. So you can see 7 London Heights has now come in, and actually at a glance, one, I can see it's only 4 items, so there's a problem here. And also there's something wrong in terms of the gas safety certificate. So I can look and see, well, the person said they did these ones, but there's something wrong with a gas safety certificate. That I know for wrong. And actually there's also another one missing here. Well, in fact, there's a couple of documents missing here as well. So I don't have the CO2, the carbon monoxide alarm, etc., or the smoke alarm as well. So it's a way of quickly glancing, going, I know there's problems, without having to click on this various attachments and see that information. So one other part of this feature is also that you can add filters now. Because you've got the attachments here, I can now go in and add a filter. And if I want to have a filter to say, just show me the items which are PDFs, it'll show me that. Or I've got some other items which I added below for demonstration purposes. Show me the PNGs, for example. And so here, this is where I've got an image attached to it and another image attached to here. So it knows from the file name. So you can do all sorts of filters on this bit, reports, etc. Various ways that you can add this to make this really useful to you and to automate your workflows. Again, a more advanced version of this, clearly I could have it searching and going, do the attachments contain certain words? And so if I wanted to, I can then be looking across at the certificates, etc. Does it contain? And if it does contain, tick the box, for example. So again, you can have various automations using contain formulas or other things. What you can do with this ultimately is like many things, I think, it's up to your imagination and up to your need of what is your particular use case. So I trust that you can see uses for this. Maybe not for your organization, but certainly I know there are people who will be wanting to use this because it is incredibly useful and it can be a time saver for those who are using this for many attachments to know exactly how many documents are there. So I think if you want to find out more about this one, then I'll put a link to our webpage as well. Please do get in touch. Again, we can set this up for you. Unfortunately, it's not a formula or something, an automation that is currently within Smartsheet at the moment, but who knows? By doing this, then the fantastic team at Smartsheet, I know they're working on a massive roadmap and doing some fantastic enhancements to the platform at the moment. At some moment, I'm sure they'll get to this one as well, and therefore then it won't be needed from our side, but until that moment, do get in touch or have a go at recreating it yourself. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.